For 45 years in keeping Louisville weird, Electric Ladyland has been there for all your eccentricities. While they do offer the best smoking supplies out on the market today, there's a whole lot more to check out. From ashtrays and blacklight posters, to records, incense and burners, and items to stock your metaphysical supply. They're open from 10 to 10, 7 days a week. Located at 2325 Bardstown Road in Louisville, Kentucky, and at electricladyland420.com. Roll out. What's going on, metalheads? Hey, let me just turn this down just a little bit. Hey, thank you all for tuning into this month's episode of Unsleeved here at the Metal Forge. And I am Mark Jackson. I am your host. Holy hell, how are you all doing this month? I am doing awesome. Let me get that stuff out of the way here. I was just listening to some High Spirits recorded a couple of years ago. Pre-COVID, actually. I think it was their last tour before COVID with Savage Master. And it was the you could be something could be yours or something like that. Be looking for it because hey, it's been far too long. I'm gonna put some stuff out. But anyways, this is Unsleeved. My Unsleeved is always the last Saturday of the month. Thank you all for tuning in to all of the Flamekeeper programs. The Metal Forge, the Ale-Horn, the Mudhorn, ossont&battery, Metal on a Budget, and all of our Unsleeved programs. Thank you all so much. That is freaking fucking amazing. Freaking whatever. I'm not trying to be PC. Why now? Who gives a shit, right? So, yeah, this month's Unsleeved, it's got a few cool things in it. Just no holiday gifts, though. That's going to be next month. So anything that you see from that, any holiday gifts, because this actually is going to be out. It'll actually be out the weekend. I think this will be the weekend before Christmas. But anyway, the horror days, as I'm starting to call this season, from about October to the end of the year, the horror days, because it includes Halloween, Samhain, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Festivus, all of that stuff. Horror days, yes, horror days. So I want to start out this week with something. This week, listen to me. I'm doing it again, like I did the last time. I'm going to start out this month with a couple of flea market finds. I've never actually owned these. I've listened to them on streaming countless times, but it's cool to actually find a couple of pre-loved CDs for $5.95. Is Blind by COC here. Whoa, look at that. You got the glare from the camera. So Blind from COC here. I haven't even taken the stickers and shit off of it yet. Obviously, this is going to get a complete recase and everything. And it is original print, first print CD. It's actually got the cool, the old school style of CD booklets, where it has like the poster style on the inside. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. And then obviously on the reverse side, you have the lyrics and liner notes. Total rad shit here. I believe this is Jason Gardner's favorite COC album, actually. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is. So that's cool. So yeah, see, it's got that fucking where they tag it in the flea market shit with their booth number and what it is. And actually, it straight out of the booth came out really, really, hey, everybody, see, look at yourselves. It came out it was really clean, so that's cool. And the other is Deliverance from COC, also for $7.94. I think that's totally worth it. Again, total original first pressings here. Awesome stuff. Take the CD out. It was super clean as well. Let's look at the booklet on this. Another fold out, obviously, but this one is done obviously different, where this side is pretty much the track listing and the liner notes, a little bit to the reverse side is the pictures for the album, the lyrics, liner notes, awesome cool shit. I love the panoramic view stuff. So for like collectors, say you're like a huge like COC fan and you bought like 2 copies of this album, you could display these flattened out in a frame, between the discs. That shit's awesome. I love that aesthetic. It's like a collector's market also. At least I think that way anyways. But that's just me. But again, I think of it in a like a collector kind of way because I obviously collect CDs. I have a ton of shit. I collect all kinds of weird shit. Like, obviously, all of you know that I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan. And I have always said, there's always been the argument for Panther being flocked. And this goes back to a Pixel Dan. I'm going to give him a tag into the thing here. Maybe get some traction there, too. Thank you for allowing me to tag you, Pixel Dan. Love your stuff. But he had an argument a while back about Panther always had to be a flocked character, and I've always wanted a flocked battle cat, and I didn't even know it existed until the day I am filming this, because this is the only one of these that I have actually taken out of its case to display, and it is a He-Man on Battle Cat who is flocked. Hell yeah. From Funko. Funko, you guys did it fucking right. Yeah, and it's pretty cool because you could display him any kind of way. You want to display him straight on? Look at that. I love Battle Cat's big dark eyes. Even his teeth are flocked. His little white fangs there, they're little fuzz, or the whole thing is flocked, and maybe they're just painted over, something like that. So his new resting place is going to be on top of the tape deck, which is going to be my next thing I'm going to tell you about. So Donnie Cranmer, former drummer of Overload, bestowed on me a tape deck, straight up Goodwill find, and hopefully, it is in pretty close working order. There's a little kinks in there. You're going to get to hear a little bit of a demo of it here in just a bit. But that's where I'm going to leave it. Shout out to him for, hooking me up with a tape deck, because there's some big things that's going to be coming from that tape deck, I think. So, yeah, also, I also liked other cool little shit too, so like other than the Masters of the Universe stuff, I love collecting flyers from various shows I go to, whether it be shows I promote, shows I play, shows, I attend, it's whatever. And actually, these came out super fucking rad looking. This is the Return of the Hell You Say that I promoted earlier in the month at Magbar with Kiarn and Those Who Speak Evil, and of course, The Hell You Say, and the flyer for the show, super fucking radness. I think it turned out really fucking awesome. Just the flames, for honestly being some like Google flames and the logos. Yeah, everything just kind of, I think it kind of looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna toot my own horn here, but I'm proud of it. And it was a pretty well attended show. It was, with everything that was going on, it was better than expected, because that night, the second, was super fucking busy. There were quite a few shows in town. Awesome stuff, though. So I'm going to set this right here, which leads me to the final few things that I've got for this episode of Unsleeved. Which, the first, obviously, here is a shirt from Those Who Speak Evil. Delbert and Justin Daniel White, who is the Metal on a Budget host. So yeah, shout out to them for the giant tent shirt that I require. It's a cool thing though, because then I can unsleeve it and be awesome. Those Who Speak Evil, the slash logo shirts. I love these. I love like that style of like splatter kind of. It's like Tarantino-esque, I like that. So, the Those Who Speak Evil shirt. Obviously, I have a ton of shit from The Hell You Say already. I've got patches, I've got CDs and everything. So I didn't pick anything up from them yet. Again, I should say, but I need to get some stuff new. And there's some pretty cool things happening with them. So I will totally keep you in the loop on that and keep The Hell You Say in the Metal Forge radar. So this is from Kiarn. This is a shirt. And when I saw this back on Facebook, I had to have it. And I'm finally glad I was able to get it. And I love it because it's so fucking funny to me. It is Kiarn Flakes. This awesome fucking zombie fucking Appalachian mythological fucking monster zombie deer. Kiarn Flakes. I love great parody shirts like that. Even the ones that are not really approved, like Burger King Diamond and shit. As much as I love King Diamond and Merciful Fate and everything, I still love that shirt. It's awesome to me. So, anyway, hell yeah. So be looking for these on stage at either an Ice Howl show in the future, or a Overload show in the future, or, just even me at a show in the future. You never know. Might turn up anywhere. Might be kind of crazy shit. Who knows? In 2024, I'm looking to do some more traveling for shows. We're looking to expand upon some interview capabilities and such like that, to where maybe we can have a few more in-person interviews with more touring guests and whatnot. So, fuck yeah. Metal every day, everybody. Thank you so fucking much for tuning in to the last fucking Unsleeved of 2023. This has been a whirlwind of a year. I want to give shouts out to Jason Gardner, Aaron Ossont, and Daniel White, the other Flamekeeper brethren. This first year of Flamekeeper has been fucking awesome. I really appreciate everybody who's been tuning in each and every fucking week on the Metal Forge, month on the Alehorn, month on the mudhorn, every 2 weeks on ossont&battery, and every week on Metal on a Budget. It really means a lot to me, and thank you to everybody who we picked up as sponsors this year, especially, Ageless Art, Electric Ladyland, Magbar, Pizza DoNisi. You know, thank you to everybody else. Thank you to the friends of the Metal Forge as well. If you have Ghost, you have everything. Shadebeast. Goddamn, there's so fucking many. Night Demon, Heavy Metal Podcast. Jesus Christ. Maxwell's House of Music. I'm sorry, there's so fucking many. And I'm not even doing good justice for it here. Flamekeeper.vip. Get exclusive content each and every week. Get early content each and every week. I know the Metal Forge tries to put their stuff up by Wednesday on the week of release. And hopefully in 2024, and I know I said this for this year, as you can see, we're doing it here. Hopefully we will have more Metal Forge video coming up in the future. And let's go ahead and kick out today with the little bit of video that I shot of the tape tag. Metal every day. Maxwell's House of Music in Jeffersonville, Indiana is the premier 12,500 square foot music superstore that has served both southern Indiana and Louisville, Kentucky metro area for over 4 decades. Originally founded by Marvin and Beverly Maxwell in the 70s, this gym remains a Maxwell family-owned business. Mark Maxwell, along with his business partner Whitney McNichol, continued the reputation as being the national resource for all things music.
In 2022, the iconic Guitar Emporium of Louisville relocated to Maxwell's Music, creating the largest independently owned showroom in the region. The retail offerings at Maxwell's Music include a huge selection of guitars, basses, amplifiers, effects pedals, modeling amps, keyboards, drums, banjos, mandolins, ukuleles, sound systems, stage lighting equipment, and accessories. The music education program at Maxwell's is second to none. From private instrument and voice lessons to DJ, EDM, recording, songwriting, and music theory to rock school, Weekend Warriors, and Maxwell's Music Lab, there is something for every age and every ability level.
Down in Repairland, guitar and instrument repairs and refurbishment are taken care of by the Maxwell's team of expert guitar technicians and luthiers. They also do appraisals of instruments as well. Maxwell's offers installations for professional audio, visual, and lighting systems for schools, churches, clubs, VFWs, funeral homes, sports fields, and so much more. There's also rentable space at Maxwell's, from the music practice and rehearsal rooms for the individuals and bands, all the way to a meeting space and concert venue that seats up to 120. That also includes a professional audio, visual, and lighting system and a sound booth. Maxwell's has it all. All this plus an original functioning 1947 recording booth to make your own record. Go to the Guitar Hero throne, to the very own Elvis statue, and don't forget the Harmony Green Pocket Park. There's a reason the Maxwell's House of Music in Jeffersonville, Indiana has been recognized by the National Association of Music Merchants as a #1 award-winning best store design, as well as top 100 music store year after year. You gotta see it to believe it. Maxwell's House of Music in Jeffersonville, Indiana.